Welcome back to my channel. My name is Karine. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. On today's video, we'll be doing another DIY, which will be this amazing black soap recipe. So to begin this video, we are going to need this African black soap. While I slice this up, let's just talk a little bit about this black soap. African black soap, or just simply black soap, is a locally made soap that originates from West Africa. It's usually made from the peels of plants and the ash of some plants, which makes it a little bit alkaline, which means it can be quite harsh on the skin. So to bring this pH down, you need to add a few ingredients like oils and butters so that it's really suitable for the skin, which is what we are going to be doing today. The black soap is shredded this way so that it could easily melt down and other ingredients added to it. So while it melts down on the double boiler, let's measure some shea butter and some mango butter that we are going to add into our black soap. We have already established that these are going to be soap bars, so definitely we need some soap molds, right? So let's just sanitize it with some rubbing alcohol and set aside. This soap had been on the double boiler for about 20 minutes and I was already questioning my decision of taking this route, and I also decided to add this red soap. I honestly don't know the name of this soap, but Cameroonians use this soap a lot, and especially on babies. So I was like, since it's for babies, it's quite gentle, let me add a little bit in my black soap. Please, Cameroonians, if you know the name of this soap, just leave it in the description box, because I've asked around and everybody just calls it red soap. So please, if you know the name, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so most videos I watched of people making black soap here on YouTube, they do it directly on the heat. I just wanted to try and see if the double boiler would do me some good, because I have a little ache about my products getting, going directly on heat. But I guess since black soap is made directly from heat, it's safe to do it this way. So I had to transfer it in a pan so that I can easily melt this down, because this was taking me too much time that I didn't, plan for. So I had to put it in a pan and see how it was. Like, it wasn't even on high heat, but it was melting down so fast. And yeah, I was happy I decided to change my mind, because it would have been so frustrating. So I'm here just mixing my black soap, which is coming together really nicely with the red soap. Once I felt like the soap had come together really well, I transferred it into a bowl, which will permit me to add more ingredients in them, moisturizing ingredients. So I'm just transferring it into a pan, and then I'll go ahead to add in more ingredients. First, I'll go ahead to check the temperature of the soap just to make sure that it's not too hot for me to put the other ingredients. So I'm going in with my shea and mango butter, and I also add in some sunflower oil. I went in with these three specifically because they are really low on the comedogenic scale, which means they will not clog your pores. I'm also adding some vitamin E oil, and I'll also be going in with some palm kernel oil, which Cameroonians will call white mayanga. It softens the skin and relieves it of itches. Admit while doing this that I don't have glycerin, so honey does exactly the same thing glycerin does. They are both humectants, which means they'll pull moisture from the air to your body and it will make your body soft equally. Turmeric contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory components that provides your body with that glow and luster. So we'll be adding a teaspoon of that, and we'll also be going in with some cinnamon. Cinnamon can contribute to healthier looking skin. We'll also be going in with this camwood powder, which contains rejuvenating properties, and a regular use of this will give your skin a really nice glow, and it helps with dark spot equally. It also helps with sunburns and uneven skin, and it contains natural skin lightening properties that can help reduce hyperpigmentation. So if you're prone to hyperpigmentation, you should add camwood powder to your black soap. And one thing to note is black soap hardens up really quick. You see how hard it has become already. I had to pop it in the microwave for like a minute or so for it to come back so that I can mix my ingredients in properly. So this is just me mixing everything in and making sure everything is properly incorporated. At this point, I had a few more ingredients to add which were really heat sensitive, so I checked the temperature to make sure that it's below 100 degrees. So I'm going in to add my lavender essential oil, and I'm also going to add in some fragrance just to boost the scent of this black soap a little more. I'm using the bubblegum fragrance here, and I'll also be adding in some preservative because since this is a soap that will be in the shower a lot, you want it to have some preservative. If you are going to use this in less than a week, it may not be necessary, but I'll really advise that you put preservative in this formulation. So I'm just going ahead to mix it well so that I can put them in the molds. A friend of mine did her own soap a few weeks to mine, and she advised that I should use my molds since she knows I have them, because she used the jar. She put hers in a jar, and she said it could be quite a task trying to remove it from the jar to put on your sponge before you shower. So putting it in the molds was just perfect advice, and I'm glad it came at the right time. Thank you, Nadine, for this advice. I'm really happy that you came through, and I've been really loving using this black soap. It's been about 2-3 weeks now, and I finished one bar already. I'm on the second one, and the little one that's left in the bowl, I want to make a nighttime face cleanser. I just added in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So if you're going to use this, or if you're going to do this, my little advice is do this only at night. If you're doing this during the day, please endeavor to use a lot of sunscreen because you get sunburn. The sun counteracts with lemon products, so you need to use your sunscreen if you're using it during the day. This is why I'm going to be using this strictly at night, and in the morning I just cleanse my face and put my sunscreen and I'm out. So this was the one with the lemon, and it foamed pretty well. So just from this I knew that the other 4 bars were gonna foam perfectly. I was so happy with how it came out. I was a little bit scared because I used quite an amount of butter and oil, but I'm glad it didn't really tamper with the foaminess of this soap. So I'm really happy that this came out perfect. If you haven't learned anything from this video, just note that black soap contains a lot of antimicrobial properties, and it deep cleanses the skin. It also have exfoliating properties, and with the fact that I added camwood exfoliates a lot. Also, I add camwood in my body scrubs as well. So it exfoliates and improves the texture of the skin and the tone of the skin. So if there's one thing you take from this video, it should be that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm enjoying the results of this already on my body. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Share the video to somebody who you think will find this interesting. Bye bye.